Hey everyone, Bullish Breed Trading. It's May 16th. Just got finished with the trading day. I took two losses and then I had one win and I came out with over $175. So I broke a couple rules today. Normally, if I take two losses, I stop, and I don't normally take the same trade twice, but sometimes it happens. I ended up taking a third trade and it ended up working very well and covered both of my losses. So let me just take you through it. So my first trade was I had this trend line drawn out from the morning. Looking at it, this probably wasn't a good trend line to draw just in general, but I ended up taking the trade off of it. And let me just show you. So we're pushing around this area and I'm waiting for it to close above. So it closed above on this doji candle right here. And looking at it, it really wasn't the best setup. Honestly, I feel like I could have just waited a little bit longer and taken a better trade. It basically was just breaking this trend line. I just thought, okay, let's try a piece here. Put my stop down to here, see if I can get a target at the pre-market highs. So if I fast forward, it ended up not working, and it wicked me out right here. So let's see if I can get it to show. So my stop's right there. Really don't want to lose any more than what I was going to lose. So I lost in that trade. So instantly, I lost in this trade. I should have not taken the same trade again. And then it ends up wicking all the way back up and closing back above the trend line. And then I re-entered the trade with the same stop. And I don't like to do that just because if you lose once on a trade, even if you got wicked out, maybe it's just not a good trade. Usually the best trades just go without you or just go with you as soon as you get in. And I end up go ahead and I just get filled again. A little bit of frustration here. This is where the emotions are coming in. And I know I moved my stop right down to here. Figured, okay, it's pushing back up. Let's put our stop back down, in this area. So if I fast forward, it ends up coming all the way back down. Yeah, it comes up all the way back down and it stops me out. It's like, okay, damn, that sucks. So fast forward more. So we get this push up right here off this wick. Guess there was some news that came out at 10 o'clock, or there was a Fed speaker. So I noticed this consolidation has been going on. It looks like we're breaking out. Okay, I'm thinking, all right, this looks a lot better for a long. We're above the 30 exponential moving average. It's what I like to use as my guide to know whether to go long or short. So I'm liking this price action looks pretty good. Okay, so I end up trying to get filled in this area down here. So what I wanted to see happen was we closed above. I want to see it pull back. I want to get my entry right here. And then I want to put my stop right below this support. I didn't end up getting, it didn't fill me on that move. It actually went without me. So I had to find a secondary entry to catch this move. So if I play this, so my idea here is that I want to get filled off this wick. So this area right here is resistance. This is closing above. I want to enter here with my stop down below that support area. So I'll show you. Let's let it play. So I go ahead and put my entry. And then I'm mapping out what my stop should be. I like to do like 1 point lower than my entry candle. Might take a little bit to show you when I get filled, but I do end up getting filled at 38.25. My stop would be 36. That's about a little over 2 points of risk. And I'm buying two contracts, so that's about like $225 of risk. My target was pre-market highs for the first trim. That was 43. It's about 5 points. So the R to R was a good ratio, 2 to 1. And then my final price target was going to be 10 points, 48. So it's a little laggy here, but I got filled. I bought two at 38. So let me fast forward it. So we're moving up. I have my first sell order up at this 43 area. This is like pre-market highs. I want to see us push up. Sorry, it takes a while. Let's go through it. So, it's just chopping around. It's doing its thing. It's not really doing much. And then we're starting to get this move back up here. And this is when I'm trying to get it filled. So my first trim is going to be this 43 area up here. I want to get filled up in this area. So if I get filled at 43, that's what the arrow means. I go ahead and I move my stop down from 36 and I throw it break even. I could have moved it faster, but I like to give it some room, you know, and then I'm mapping out my next trim, which would be up in this 48 area. So my first trim is 5 points, and then my second trim will be 10 points. So if I keep moving it along, and then it's starting to make its climb up. I think it's pretty, yep. And then it's going up right here. And let's see. Now I get filled within like 30 seconds. But yeah, it's kind of what I'm looking for. Looking for structure break. I'm looking for an entry with a small, tight risk. I want to sell a piece off at a resistance area or for me at least, it's a price target of five points. And then my second is 10 points. This way that I'm getting a really good R to R and that I can have 2 losses and still come out on top. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.